Hi beauties, it's your beautiful big girl Brittany, and welcome to my channel, Beautiful Brittany. Hopefully it's not too much noise in the background. I'm in my room today. I'm drained. I don't have no makeup on. Hopefully you guys don't hear the cars outside my window driving by, and hopefully Jax don't be starting with no neighbor's dogs. While I'm recording, you don't hear them bark. So I wanted to talk about ADHD burnout because I have a real problem with perfectionism, and I think it's what keeps holding me back from making videos. I be recording so much but don't post it, right? I almost like while I'm recording this now in other videos that I've never posted, I'm like, did I say this already? Because I have, but I've never posted it, so I don't think y'all ever. Is that something on the lens? Okay, I'm back. That was bothering me. Perfectionism. Every time I try to record, I just feel like I can never, I just start talking about a whole bunch of other stuff, and I feel like my words aren't flowing like I want them to flow. I feel like my ADHD kicks in, and I'm just talking about a whole bunch of different stuff, and I just feel like I'm just like not saying anything good. Not to mention, I've just been going through it. And I think that I keep having to get on here and I like give something or like really give you something of like great value. Like I just won't do a small video. I don't know. I just keep overthinking it. And I say all that. What I'm trying to say is that I'm burned out. I get burned out, and that's part of ADHD. But for some reason, I'm not sharing that. I want to give you tips on what helped my ADHD instead of like also showing this. And the whole thing I wanted to do is to show these bad sides, but I guess I don't know how to do an introduction to it, or I really don't know what to talk about. Do y'all just want to see a 20-minute video of me crying? Because that's what I feel like doing right now. And I am burnt out. I'm just burnt out. And it is so hard to say that in the community that I'm from. Like, I don't have friends and family that understand any of this. They are, working till you die people. And it's just, I feel like as a black woman, it's hard for me to say, I don't want to work and I don't want to go to school. I left my job to go back to school because I got offered a program. Like I got in a program that is going to be helping with my rent and full tuition. So I feel like school was going to be the lesser of the two. Like I wasn't mentally ready for school, and I have to go full time, which I would never do. Being a worker, a full-time worker as well. I'm not, even though I'm not working anymore, I would never take as many classes as I have to take for the program. And I started school the same day that I left my job, and I was leaving the job because I already was having so many issues there. I already was considered burnt out, and I needed like a mental health break. My psychologist, therapist, doctor had all said recommended me to take a break, but I just kind of like kept going. I kind of felt like I didn't have the option. Like financially, I just can't. And I decided to kind of let it go, but I didn't really let go because now I'm back in school, and now this is a new stressor. And I just start to feel like, am I making it up? Am I like, do I always have a problem? I feel like I'm always having a problem. And I feel like that's what people feel like too, if I say something about it. Like, if I complain, everybody's like, oh, first of all, my job was so bad and toxic that all of us left. Like, all us career coaches left at the same time. Everyone except for one career coach and the receptionist. So 2 employees stayed. It was only like 6 of us there, but we left all in the same 2 weeks, and we like made, we started like a girls' night and said that we would all meet up, like once a month. To all stay in touch. So we do that, and everybody is talking about their new jobs and all of that. And then people always ask me like, how's school? Some of them kind of knew I was going back to school, so I like expressed that to them, but they don't really know that I'm not working. So every time they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Or how's school? And I don't like school either. School's shitty too. Like, I'm not having a good time at school either. I just knew that like I'd rather get 3 days off than 0 days off a week. At work I was working Monday through Friday, and I'm only going 2 times a week, but even that's too much for me. And it is so hard to say that, like, if you have ADHD, and it's just, I broke down and cried the other day. This girl, I think I saved her TikTok. I had to share it to somebody, and she was just saying like how hard it is, and how it takes up so much mental energy to do nothing, and like not nothing, like we've done some things, but it's like, I think she said something like, I walked my dog today and I put a little orange in it. That's what I did, and that was already too much for me. And I just was like, oh my gosh, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. And I'm like, damn, she's so brave for saying that. Like why am I sitting here? And I'm a transparent person. Like, I don't know who this new Brittany is, the one that's like not I turned into a perfectionist, and I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know when that started. Like, I don't know when I started being so hesitant on decisions. I'm very like indecisive. I am like very cautious. In this past chapter, this past maybe like 2 to 5 years, maybe as I was growing up, maybe 5 to 10 years, I don't know, but I don't like, I'm impulsive. I'm still very much so impulsive, like when it comes to food or like spending, sort of, kind of, but just like, I was very impulsive with like, going places, trying new things. Like, I would be like, oh, I'm going to New York today, or I'm going to go, on vacation. Like, I'm out. My mom was like, I think I got beaten down by society so much. I don't think I realized that I did, to like conform, that I let it make a perfectionist and an indecisive person out of it. And I never was that. I never really thought about, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that. Like, I didn't even think about, there was so many stuff I didn't think about. And I think because I got in so much trouble with that in my life, I overly think now, so it's just funny how ADHD like shows its heads in different ways in different chapters of your life. Because I've been ADHD my whole life, just very severely. Jax had ADHD, and now as I'm getting older, it's just showing itself in different ways. And I'm trying to grasp it, understand it, right? And then learn how to deal with it all at the same time. Let me just make sure y'all can. Dang, I hated that. It doesn't matter. Jax, no thank you. So, and then once I started school, I like just quickly realized that like I needed to take online classes. Like I know myself now, but it's still hard. Like I needed to withdraw a class, right? But I'm still like playing the program out and still like kind of scared, like because I have to graduate within a year. Like the whole point of the program is to like it was for anybody completing whatever like degree or whatever credential they were going to get within a year. So I have to take. I can only take. There's only two semesters in the year. It's only the spring and the spring and the fall. There's the winter, but you know that would be like a I think it's like a 4 to 5 week course if you take any, versus the other ones are 3 to 4 months. So, and I have like 9 courses to take, so I would have to take like 4 and 5 or 4, 3. I think I can't right now, y'all. But if I was taking 4 classes. If I withdraw from one, then I would have to take like 3, I think, in the winter, and then 6 in the fall. We're in fall now, right? 6 in the spring. And that's a lot of freaking classes to take. But I don't care, because to be honest, I'm not interested in completing my degree anymore. I wanted the rental assistant so that I could do this and start building up my channel and have the freedom to do that without stressing. But it's like so many things have changed with the program. First, it was like, oh, we're going to pay your rent for so many months. And they're like, oh, we're going to do it on a monthly basis. It's contingent on your grades, on your, how many classes I take, like all of that. And I'm just like, this is just too much. It's just too much. And now what? I'm like 2 months into the semester, and it's overwhelming. Like to be constricted to a time, like having to go to school at a certain time. Like it's a 1 hour block. You already know how bad we are with time and being late. And like you want me to drive all the way down here. I go to WCU, which is 35 minutes. I need to leave the house an hour early to get there on time. Like traffic and parking. Yeah. To sit there for an hour to come back, like it's just too much. And now because I had 2 classes on Tuesday, and then I had 3 classes that were like 3 hours apart. The last class is 3 hours apart. It's an evening class on Thursday, right? But I'm withdrawing from the one, and I'm trying to get the professor to understand, like, miss, I cannot come in person. Please give me some accommodations with some online stuff. I have a doctor's note because I'm also going through a whole bunch of other stuff, trying to get my health together. That says to stick with online remote work and for work in school. So I'm going to try to attach that letter to go ahead and petition for a full refund to withdraw, so that the program that I'm in doesn't get pissed with me, and that I could take that class in the spring, right? But I still have to say, like, it's just I'm so tired and I'm overwhelmed, and I just, does anybody else just feel like responsibility scared the shit out of them? Like, it's the additional responsibilities. And meanwhile, maybe, I don't know if it's me giving myself all of this to do. Like, I do know, like, it is a good tip to take a lot of things off your plate. And I thought I was getting there. Like, I really simplified my life. I really did a lot of stuff that has been helping with my ADHD. But it's just, I feel like everything else is coming ahead of me making these videos. And I don't remember who I was listening to. I never do. But they were just saying, like, what you do, your purpose, like, your passion, you should be working on it each day, pretty much. Like, your values, like, you should probably have, like, a top 3. And you should be doing something towards that each day. And it's got me thinking, like, me making my videos is supposed to be what I did for the next 6 months. And I knew I was going to have to get on my game and really do it right if I want to try to get out this financial hole and actually fulfill my purpose. And every time I go to do it, I intentionally get distracted or procrastinate, and then intentionally, just like the stuff that comes at me, I feel like always the videos always take a back burner. And by the time I do even have like the physical time, I don't mentally know what I want to say. I try to write it out and I'm just like, no, that's not good. Like, it's like writer's block, video block. Like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like when I write it or try to plan it, it's crap. Like, you should have seen the video. I think I'm about to redo it. I did 10 things that have been helping with my ADHD, and I didn't post it because it just was really, really long. I didn't even want to sit and edit that crap. And I just felt like I just overly explained, overly talked. I just been going through it, and I just wanted to express that to let anybody else know that's out here that just wants to accomplish their dreams and wants to try to be successful with ADHD. It is a journey, and I feel you. Because I think one of the biggest issues for me is that I don't have a community or people, that also suffer with ADHD in the way I do, that wants to accomplish their dreams. Like, everybody, oh girl, yeah, I swear I'm ADHD. I was just talking to somebody that called herself a therapist, I believe. I hope she wasn't a doctor. And was like, yeah, I claim ADHD, but my therapist keep telling me no. But they're and like as a joke, and I'm just like at the time I'm like, yeah, laughing with her. She seemed really, really cool. But now the more I think about it, I'm just kind of like, you don't know what we go. Like, you just no. There's no. I'm claiming it, but my doctor don't claim it. Like, then you're not really claiming it, because then it's not like it's on your mind. Like, you're not really trying to get help with it. Like, a lot of people try. Like, what are you claiming it for? Like, do you want therapy? You want CBT? You want medication? Like, what are you claiming it for? Cause the way she was saying it is just like, I claim it, but she just say no. My therapist keep telling me I don't have it, and I'm just like, we was laughing about, like, we were talking about other stuff, and we laughing, but I'm just like, people out here really struggling. I'm really struggling. And at the same time I'm struggling, I'm learning more and more about myself, and I'm also having to advocate for myself. And I think that's a big struggle too. And I just realized I have to just keep doing these videos because it could help somebody else. Somebody else may be struggling with feeling like they never want to get it together, feeling like life is so fucking hard, feeling like they just want to let go, like you just want to give it all up. And I feel that way. And I'm not talking about suicide, but I've had those thoughts. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, I just want to run. I just want to run away, and I have no responsibilities. I feel that way. And I hate that I feel that way. But I just feel like every time I'm like, who's going to take care of my daughter? Who's going to take care of the cats? Who's going to take the dog? Am I going to take the dog? Oh, I got to do the litter. And then, I cry about it. I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I'm in this life again that I don't want. Like, I see my room, and I want it to be better. I see my kitchen, I want it to be better. And I'm on Amazon, and I feel like I gotta buy stuff to make things better. I feel like I gotta go to the doctors. And maybe I'm trying to do it all at once. And I thought I simplified my life a lot. I thought I really did. And I thought that I was moving towards something, and maybe I still am, but I really just wish I had nothing to do. I just really wish I wasn't obligated to go to school. I'm in therapy. Physical therapy and therapy as well. I've just been like bombarded with doctor's appointments, taking urine tests, taking x-rays, taking blood work. Like, I'm drained. I just want to relax and sit in the bed all day and not have to do nothing, and I can't. And that causes me anxiety. It causes me a lot of anxiety, and I'm not even doing this stuff, but I'm constantly anxiously worried about it, even though I'm not doing it. Like my homework, I'm constantly like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and dreading it in school too. Like, I try to tell myself, like, Brittany, just plan your week. It's just Thursday. Thursday's the only day you gotta go to that one night class. And every Thursday I dread it, and I didn't go last Thursday, so I have to go this Thursday. But I don't want to go to that class. I don't want to do that work, and I have to. And I don't, and I'm just so tired of it. I just feel like I'm always obligated to do something. Like, there's not one thing in my life that I want to do, that I like to do. That'll also bring me like joy and money as well. Like, it's just, it's starting to make me bitter. It's starting to make me resentful towards friends and towards family, and I don't like it. And I think the answer is to it's going to be a process. I know it's going to get better, but it hurts. It hurts right now. I feel lost. I feel stressed and anxious, and I want to let it go. I just want to record these videos, and so I apologize if they not what somebody want to hear or see. I know they're not consistent. I don't know if this is helpful. I don't know if you're like, what the hell you talking about? But I'm not going to try to be perfect. I'm not going to try to have the hair done, makeup done. I think about everything way too much, and I don't have I don't have the skills yet not to do that. I really don't have the skills yet not to do that. I feel like I came a long way, but I'm still so far away from where I wanted to be, and I feel like I think about that more than I think about where I came from, and I wish I did. I see my therapist tomorrow, so that's good. I'm going to talk to her about that, and I just wanted to share, guys. The whole point I wanted to do YouTube is to have a community of people that experience some of the same things I do so that we can help each other. With that being said, I am going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this rant. If it resonated with you guys, then leave a comment down below. And if you feel like it could benefit anyone else, please share the video and leave a like. I am going to try to go to bed and hopefully have a better day tomorrow. I plan on making a video about 10 things that help my ADHD. So look out for my next video to see that. Bye, guys.